Hi everyone, back today with another video. I just thought I'd do an update for how this monetization is going. I took a bit of a break over the last couple of days. It was really good weather and I spent some time with my wife and kids. We've been outside doing a vegetable garden, so that's been fun, but you can't build a vegetable garden and play WoW at the same time, so I haven't made any videos. So it was interesting to see how the channel would go without the constant input that I was doing, and we'll get to that in a minute. But for a little while there, I was doing a lot of videos every day, and I think I've become more efficient at that now. I found a way to make the most out of the time that I have. Mostly I do this while my children are napping. So I've found the best way to do this with the time that I have. And the channel is still growing. It definitely slowed down while I took a break. I don't think I posted anything for like 3 or 4 days, which isn't a lot. I know some people post one thing a month, but while I'm getting the channel going, I felt that it could be most beneficial to get out as much content as I could in a way that was productive for me. So I didn't want to push myself too hard, but if I had the time, I was making a video. So it did drop off in the last few days. It did slow down. We've still seen upward momentum, as you can see here. We've made it to 150 hours, and we're up to 51 subscribers as of right now, which is pretty good. It's grown a lot faster than I thought it was going to be honest. I didn't think it was going to do this quite as quickly as it has. I know some people get to monetized really very quickly. I'm not sure how many of those people are doing it without assistance in some way. I'm not saying that's everyone, but I'm saying, if you bought a house at 20, somebody helped. So I feel like it's like that with monetization. Yeah, I'm happy to kind of go through what I've done since I've come back. I haven't done too much different. I found a way to kind of make one video and use it in multiple ways. So I'm trying to make some more of the long form videos where I do the silent gaming, and I'm trying to utilize those videos in more than one way. So cutting them. So I did one with this one here. I just really enjoyed this farm. I got far too into it and I spent far too long doing it. And that video is it's a long video. But I thought, why not just post it as it is unedited and then come back and edit another version of it later, and make it shorter for the gold farm. And I did that too. I came back a little bit later. So you can see that the views are actually relatively similar. I got 11 views for the shorter video and 9 views for the long video, where I did very minimal editing. I mean, I did go through and remove, there was a bit where I took like a break, I went and made a coffee, and I did edit that long pause out. But you can see that the short form video here has actually done a bit better. It's not had as many views, but it's got a like, so it's had interaction. And I was able to use that video to make another video later. And then I made a short video for the mail open there. So I able to turn that one video into 3, which was, I thought, pretty good. So we'll see how that works. It felt really productive. We'll see how that works, and we'll go and have a look at the analytics, which I'm still not understanding a whole lot of, to be honest. It's not a strong skill set that I possess, math. It seems to work out for me in the end, but life is life, right? You usually have a brain that's good for English or good for math, and there's really not very many people who do both. So you can see here that Azeroth Gold Farm is getting a little bit of interaction. I only posted it the other day. It's not giving me any data on it just yet, so that's not overly helpful. Probably should have waited a couple of days before doing this video. And the other one also has no data, so this really wasn't helpful to look at, was it? So we can see here for the view duration, we got 2 minutes on that one. And if we look at this one, 1:50 on that one. So it's not all that much different. This one is actually performing better, considering I did absolutely nothing to it. I know people aren't watching anywhere near the full amount of that video. 44 minutes is a long time to watch me run around in circles and kill things. But some people are obviously kind of into it. So I think it's worth reaching out to those viewers as well with some of that easier to make content. So if we have a look at our analytics, I've started to get some more things in here. So I noticed with the geography, up until recently, I've really only had these 5. None of the others, these are new. These have all come up overnight. And I don't know if that's suddenly because YouTube is pushing my videos to more viewers. Maybe it's because I've hit some sort of milestone, either with the 51, the amount of subscribers I have, or how many videos I've made. But beforehand, YouTube wasn't really pushing to other countries the way it is now. And that's just kind of changed overnight. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks about how much time other countries are spending watching my video. I suppose we'll see how we go. I'm getting more of the viewer age sort of statistics and how much time they're watching. So this is actually being a bit helpful in terms of what language I'm using while I'm doing my videos. A lot of the viewers are around my age. Surprise, surprise. It looks like we all got on WoW at the same time. And it's just easier to talk the way I talk, I guess. But most of them have kind of had the WoW experience with the girls don't play WoW comments and the clicky and all of those sorts of things. So I don't have to get into some of the more new age nuances of the language there. So that's been helpful. We still have our solid girls don't play WoW statistics here. It's very clear. It's even worse if we look at the last 7 days. Less than 1%, ladies. Come on. So I've started to get dates where it tells me what my watch hours are for the dates. So like I said, I took a bit of a break, and I think you can see the tail end of that here. The last video I did before I came back was on the 4th, and I took a break, I think, until the 7th. So you can see that it actually held out all right. Like I didn't drop an alarming amount. So it held out all right while I wasn't posting any videos. And we don't have the data for the last 2 days. Like I said, I'm in Australia, and for some reason it only reports 2 days behind for me anyway. So I don't know how the last 2 days of posting have gone yet. So hopefully we see an uptick there. It'll be good to see how long the delay, the lower views goes for after having that break. But I don't think it was too bad. I think the important lesson here is my YouTube channel isn't going to crash and burn if I decide to spend time with my family. So that's nice to know. I did lose my first subscriber. I was like, no, but then I got another one like 20 minutes later, so it wasn't too bad. I did lose a subscriber, and the only thing I can think of is initially before I started the YouTube channel was I had 4 subscribers who started with my books, and maybe one of those was like, what the hell is this crap? So possibly that's what's going on there. It could also be somebody who's had enough of me posting every day. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. If you're noticing the numbers are different, it's because I did this video in 2 parts, about 12 hours apart. I just kind of went and did something else for a bit. My brain is like that. It's amazing I get anything done. And I just wanted to show you one more thing before I wrapped up the new monetization video. I did notice that when I was making my content, when I was uploading it, I should probably be doing better with the file names, and I will work on that in the future. But I did notice that in the show more section, if you're looking at doing gaming, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, I was looking here, trying to set up so subtitles were possible. And I realized scrolling a little bit down, you can actually select what game you do. But also where it says gaming, for some reason, it had originally picked for me entertainment. And I found that once I went through and changed all my videos to gaming, I got better results from views. People were staying for longer, more people were clicking. So just in case you're deciding to make a channel, go and check that, because it does automatically just pick whatever for you, and it wasn't appropriate for my channel. Maybe it works sometimes, but it didn't work for mine. Well, that's all for today. I just thought I'd show you the analytics for today, just so you can see the change that we've had in the last 12 hours. That's it for today. For the next, I think, week, I'll start doing these monetization videos a week apart. For the next week, I'll try doing better with those file names. I also noticed I'm getting recommended by a lot of other videos on YouTube, and that's actually quite a large percentage of how people are finding my channel now, being at the end of other recommended videos. And I'm not sure, I just let at the end of my video YouTube pick what's best for the viewer. I'm not sure if I should sometimes be selecting something, like is that directing people from my channel to other channels? And I don't know, I want the best for the viewer, but I also know how easy it is to go down a rabbit hole in YouTube, and I would like people to look at the rest of my content when they can. So I might have a bit of a play and change some of the ends of those videos and see if it makes any difference for how many people are viewing multiple videos on my channel. So that's my plan for the next week. I'm also going to make more videos because, I like playing WoW, and then I record it as I do it. So that's all for today. And as always, remember, girls don't play WoW.